Hey guys, it's me, Christina Marie. So I'm going to give you guys the best tip you've ever heard, especially for you girls who have sweaty feet. Okay, so check it out. These are my shoes, right? I bought these a few months ago, but I don't want to ruin the inside, right? And you know, if your feet sweat, it's going to ruin the inside, and I don't want any odors. And I don't want to go pay what it's like $1 to $5 a pair for those insoles that you put in your shoes. So here is the very, very cheap way to keep your shoes clean. So look at this. I've had this in here for a few weeks, actually, like 2 weeks. And look at that. All this is a pad. I'm going to pull it out. I left the plastic on this pad. But look at that. Isn't that gross? It actually it picks up all that dirt or whatever that would go into your shoe, and it keeps it nice and clean. Look, you can see I wore them once without the liner and it got like a little bit of dirt right there. So that's why I was like, oh, heck no. You know what? I paid for these shoes. I'm not going to be ruining them. So what you will need to get is a Kotex regular pad. A Kotex regular pad is probably like a size 7 to 7.5. If you are a bigger shoe size, you probably want to get the extra long. Okay, so check it out. So this is what it looks like, right? Here's the pad. And all you're going to do is open up the pad. You're going to tear it open. You are not going to pull that off, because if you pull it off and you stick it in your shoe, it's going to leave that sticky sticker residue. Okay? And all you're going to do is push it in there, and you're going to wear it like that. And who's going to see the inside of your shoe? And I really don't care, because if you went somewhere and you had to take off your shoes, you're just going to pull out the panty liner and throw them away so they don't see them. But look, it's going to look like you have squeaky clean feet. Anyways, if you did wear heels, you would have to pull off the back, because obviously if you wear heels, okay, so if you wear heels, you don't want this thing slipping back and forth. So you would take off the back and stick it in a heel. But I would, if you were going to wear heels, I would actually get a panty liner that's very thin on the shoe and it doesn't show. This is thicker, obviously. You could do a panty liner as well. This is I think this is a Kotex. This is like that thicker panty liner for this one. But look at that. Isn't that like, wow. Let me get close up. You guys can see that. It's gross, right? But this is a way that you can get a lot of longevity out of your shoes. You don't have to any foot smells. And this is fantastic for teens and tweens and girls and boys and kids in general that have that stinky foot odor. I put this in all of my kids' shoes, and I'm telling you, their shoes can last for years. And plus, if you have like any type of athlete's foot or anything like this is a great way to get rid of it. That you're throwing away the pad every day if you have like a fungus or athlete's foot or whatever, because you're not reinfecting your foot. Anyways, I hope you guys give my video a thumbs up. Tell me if you want to see more videos like this. And if you have any suggestions, just post it down below. Subscribe and give me a thumbs up. I'm Christina Marie. I'm out. Bye.